Hello everybody, welcome back to our classic journey through Azeroth. I'm your host Valenfor, this little fella here is Valenfor as well, and you find us thankfully out of that hellhole from the previous episode, the Benethel Barrow Downs. So I've come up here and I've found our Moon Priestess Amara so we can hand in this quest.
Goddess, bless you.
So if you serve the good people of Dolinar and Darnassus well, brave hunter, as a member of the Sentinel Force of Teldrassil, I salute your efforts.
Go in peace.
Boom! We've unlocked talents. Thank golly gosh for that. Okay, so looking here we have Beast Mastery, which factors in more to do with our pets, which we will be placing a few talents into. Survival, which in essence I don't think we're going to put many or maybe even any points into, although Survivalist is quite good, but Marksmanship is the way we're going to be going, and in reality we've got a chance to stun or reduce mana. Reduced mana is always good, so let's go for that one first. And if we look down the rest of our talents here, we've got Lethal Shots, which increases our critical strike chance. We've got increased ranged attack power bonus of our Hunter's Mark spell by 3%. That's really nice. This is the one we're looking for, Aimed Shot, and that can be really devastating. This one's also really good as well. Increases our range, so we can actually shoot with an additional 2 yards on the first point, and and it goes further. So that's a nice little one to have as well. Right, let's go and get these quests handed in, because I've just noticed we've got one that's turned green, and we don't really want to be having green quests. But let's go and hand in here, get this all done and dusted. I've got a horrible feeling we're going to be given another quest in a second from this guy. Valenfor, the kidnapped druids of the Talon will be forever trapped in the Emerald Ruin if we cannot retrieve the relics of awakening from the Baronethil Barrow Den to the west, which we've done. You've succeeded, young hunter. Well done, and just in time, I might add. Okay, let's go with the staff. Oh, Ursel the Mauler. Okay, now the time has come to save the druids of the Talon. If we fail now, Valenfor, they will be lost, forever lost in sleep. I shall prepare the relics of awakening and perform the ritual. For my work to take effect, the cursed beast responsible for this horrible situation must be slain. Only then will the ritual be complete. It was Ursel the Mauler who meddled with our brethren's calling, and it is Ursel the Mauler who must now pay so that they can be freed. Travel to Nalpine Hold in the southwest and slay him. Kill Ursel the Mauler and return to Atrodus Bearmantle in Dolinar. And we're going to get 2 weapons we can't use. So that's fantastic. So let's do the sensible thing here. Let's first and foremost get our
Elune Adore.
bandage level up a bit. I don't think we're going to get to 40 with the bandages that we've got. No, we won't. But it will make us some bag space. Although in reality I don't think it will, because as soon as that hits a stack of 20 it will go into a separate stack. Like that. And our bandage skill has gone yellow, meaning that we won't necessarily be guaranteed a point on the completion of one of these bandages. But I mean, we've got to 35, no problems. 36, 37, 38, nice. 39. So one more
Farewell.
should see us up to 40, which means we can make the heavy linen bandage. So that's cool. Let's sell some of this tut that we just happen to be carrying at the moment, like this. The brushwood blade we're not going to be able to use, so let's just get rid of it. And I think it makes sense that we pick up a stack of coarse thread. Why? Because it's used in leatherworking, and since we've picked up some leather, it also makes sense that we perhaps go and get ourselves, for example, 21 versus 18, not much of an upgrade. 31 versus 5, however, a massive upgrade. So that's good. Let's do that. Also, let's create the vest. And if we've got anything left over, we'll create the cloak as well. Nice. So, put that on, and put that on. Better. Much better.
Hello.
I mean, I do look like a reject from the village people, but at least we're cracking a bit here. Okay. All right. Let's go and get ourselves some more arrows here. Oh, we can use sharp arrows now. Right, let's get rid of these. Oh, no sell price. What? I bought them from you. You should be able to sell them back now. All right. Anyway. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can also... I don't know whether it's worth the 10 silver at the moment. Let's hold off that. But we can get ourselves a new quiver, which could be quite useful. I think you might be able to make quivers actually as a leather worker. Right, so let's get our training here. We've got aspect of the hawk. So the hawk takes on aspects... That's a point. I didn't put my aspect of the monkey on every time we died. That's ridiculous. That could have been really useful down in the Barradens. The hawk takes on the aspects of a hawk. The hunter takes on the aspects of the hawk, sorry. Increasing range attack power by 20. Boom. Serpent sting level 2. Boom. And track humanoids, which I'm really not bothered about. Taming the beast. So as a hunter, it's important to remember the responsibility you hold in your hands. Nature is not a power that can be bent to obey our desires. It is one that is to be respected and acknowledged as something stronger than your very existence. Valenfor, you must prove your understanding of this before you will gain the ability to tame an animal to be your companion. Your first task is to take this taming rod. With it, you will be able to tame a webwood lurker. Tame it, practice your skills as a hunter. So use the taming rod to tame a webwood lurker. Practice your skills, then return the taming rod to Dazalar in Dolinar. Okay. So a webwood lurker. Now I know there were webwood spiders around here, but I'm not sure that they were lurkers. I think we might need to go further up this way to find a lurker, but let's have a look. Ah, no, okay. We can use this as a lurker over here. Right. So basically, we start channeling and he's going to whack us. And he's going to continue to whack us. And he's going to continue to whack us until this channeling bar disappears. And as soon as it has, he should become under our spell. Now this isn't our perma pet. This is just a pet. Boom. We have ourselves a pet. Temporary pet. We're back, hand in, and then he's going to say, oh, that's great, oh, you're amazing, and now go and tame something else for me. And then we'll go out, we'll tame something else, we'll come back, and he'll be like, oh, fantastic, however, you need to tame one more thing for me.
Peace be with you.
You will learn Valenfor, and one day you will be a great hunter. Thanks. Excellent Valenfor, you're quite a fast learner. The variance of nature is something that can be relied upon. Valenfor is predictable in the way that it never remains the same. It is always changing. The tasks I give to you will help you to see and appreciate the vast differences of creatures that you may choose as your companions. Take this taming rod and use it to tame a night saber stalker found to the south. Practice your skills as a hunter and then you'll be able to understand the familiarities and differences of nature. Okay, so that's what you do to get rid of your pet. And let's do that. Okay, so next pet to go and get ourselves is, and before I do anything, aspect of the hawk. whack that on there. And I think we had Serpent Sting rank 2. And track humanoids, which, as I said, I'm really not bothered about. So this next one is a Night Saber Stalker. Now I believe, again, that these might be the ones that are around here. Although actually these just say these are Night Sabers, so okay. We're going to go and have to find ourselves a Stalker. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. And we can also obviously benefit from where people are leaving their unskinned bodies behind. At the end of the day, it's going to help us. Okie pokey. So I'm going to head on this way. I'm also going to pause it for just a second, so I will see you in a sec. And we're back here, just running along by the lake. We're trying to find ourselves that Night Saber Stalker, which I think is what we got attacked by on the way into Darnassus. They were stalkers, I believe. I want to try and avoid these elementals if I can, the lurkers, although that sounds like I've just aggroed. I don't want to aggro another one, though I have. And still got my bow equipped. Ammo needs to be placed on the paper doll. There we go. Did wonder why it wasn't letting us turn around and target these things with our arrows. Right, let's get up this hill. Come on. What's that on the map? Night Saber Stalker. There we go. So what we can potentially do here is that, which just slows their movement, allowing us to get a little bit more taming time. Will you be my friend? Yay! We have a new friend. Right, now let's go and take this guy back. And then the final one, I think, will be to get a Strigid Screecher, one of these guys. What's the best way back? We're heading too far west at the moment. We need to be heading east. Our pet actually came to our aid then. Thanks, Pettycoon. Just take a quick swig of coffee there. Yum yum. Okay, what have we got up here? More shamans. More Nullpine warriors. Where the heck are we? Nowhere near the Barrow Den, so I'm not sure why these have started popping up. So we get this guy done. Get the Screecher, and then we can actually go and tame ourselves a pet. Now, as I say, I think I want a Night Saber Stalker, at least for this part of the game. It might be fun eventually, and this will be time dependent, because there are certain rare spawn beasts that you can tame. One of them is Humar the Pride Lord, which is a lion that can be found by a tree near Ratchet. It's just around here, I think, near Duratar, or it might be up here. And it's on a timer. It spawns in with a load of other lions, but it's a special black lion, and it just looks cool. It doesn't do anything different compared to other lions. It's just the sort of the look. Stranglethorn Tiger is also quite cool as well. I see your commitment, and you have understood what I have taught you, Valenfor. Yes. You have tamed 2 creatures that inhabit land, should I say. Now you must tame one that soars the skies, using the taming rod to tame a Strigid Screecher found west of here. Practice your skills with this mighty owl at your side. When you return, I will bestow you with the skills you will need to tame an animal of your choosing to be your companion. This creature will face the challenges you face and gain experience alongside you. I'll also show you how you can call it and dismiss it as you wish. Boom. So, yet again, let's just dismiss you. I know you're going to be peed and try and attack me, but... Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Saber. You were a good loyal pet whilst you were my pet. So, Strigid Screecher. Luckily we don't have to go too far in order to obtain that. And I was doing rather well for money. I think we were about 50 silver, but then all my skills saw differently to that, and we're back down to 12 silver at the moment, which is pretty poo, but again, hopefully we'll get that up. Leatherworking wise, we're at 5 of 75. I'm not sure I can pick up any new leatherworking patterns just yet. I think I may have to get around to 20 before we start seeing new recipes, which means I've really got to get my skinning down and start getting a lot of skinning done. The other thing is that when we move to the next area, which will be Darkshore, I've got a feeling, it's actually a horrible feeling, that skinning needs to be pretty much to 75 before we get there. And the reason for that is that if we don't have it to 75, we're going to start trying to skin things, and it's going to say you don't have the appropriate level for that. There was a rule of thumb that you could use when it came to skinning, and I can't quite recall exactly what that was. I think it was once you hit level 10. For level 10, you needed level 50 maybe in skinning, and then for every additional level of mob, it was an additional 5 points in skinning in order to be able to skin it. So you, for example, a level 12 mob would need level 60 skinning. I think it's something along those lines. There we go. Lots of backwards and forwards running, unfortunately, during this section, but it is what it is. Now, our current questicles is looking a little bit like this. We have our Hunter quest, which we're about to complete. We've got Ursel the Mauler, where we need to kill Ursel the Mauler. That is, as far as I remember, a level 12. I think Ursula Mauler is level 12, so it's probably going to be one of the last quests that we complete in this area. Crown of the Earth is for the next or last of the Moonwells, which I believe is up here. We also need to go and get this one handed in, which was to do with the soil that we have in our backpack at the moment, wherever that's gone. Oh, that's weird. I could have sworn we had... Oh, no, it's the Timbling Seed that we need to hand in. That's right. And when we hand in that Timbling Seed, I believe we have to end up coming back here and speaking to the guy with his soil again. And But it's all good. It is all good, my friends. Obviously, where we've changed our ammo as well, it's added a little bit more damage. So we're going to do a little bit more range damage now than we were before, which of course is nice.
What
right.
brings you here?
Taming the Beast. I'm proud of your accomplishments, Valenfor. You've learned all I can teach you, Valenfor. May I offer you one more piece of advice? Use discretion when choosing your first pet. Will you choose a creature of the land, of the water, or of the sky? Whatever it may be, without doubt, your pet will be with you for quite some time. Here you are, Valenfor. I will now give you the power to tame a beast, as well as call it and dismiss it as you see fit. Use your new skills with pride, you have earned them. You now have the power to tame a pet, but you must also gain the skills to train it. Travel to Darnassus. There you must speak to one of our most revered hunters, Jocasta, or Jocast. She will give you the ability to train your new pet, so make haste. While Jocasta may seem stern, she is always pleased to see another hunter rising through the ranks. Treat her with respect, and she will return in kind. Good luck, Valenfor.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, so yet again, I'm not bothered about an owl particularly, so stop whacking me. Stop whacking me. Whack-a-mole. Guacamole. Right, let's head into Beast Mastery and we will put Tame Beast there. Dismiss Pet there. And Call Pet here. Now, I'm not sure if you saw any of that information on those tooltips, but when you dismiss a pet using this, you reduce, as you can see there, it says reduce happiness by 50. Now, this is something else that you had to manage back along, was pet's happiness. I'll leave those lot doing what they're doing. Yeah, so you had to increase a pet's happiness by feeding them. You can feed them any food, I think, that you've got in your bag, other than maybe cooked food. I'm not sure you can feed them cooked food. I think you have to feed them raw food, which is why when we get to Darnassus, we will also be picking up fishing. Fishing will enable us to obviously feed our pets, and a lot of pets will have different diets. That's something that they had back in Classic as well. So things like Night Sabers could eat meat and I think fish. Owls, only fruit. Bears, I think, could eat pretty much anything. Boars, I think, were very much the same as well. But you had to know what it was you were feeding your pet or your beast. I keep calling them pets. You also have, obviously, the little vanity pet system in here somewhere. You could have like calico cats and all sorts, but anyway, I digress. Let's continue. We need to find what I wanted was a Night Saber, wasn't it? So, see if we can't find a Mr. Spotty the Night Saber. Preferably one that's level 8 would be good, because then it doesn't have a long way to catch us up, because as we read on that quest tooltip, it did say your pets level at the same time that you do. What I mean is they gain experience at the same time you do. So if we kill something with our pet out, we gain experience, and so does our pet. And after a while of obviously fighting stuff, no, both of those are level 7. Alright, let's thin the ranks a bit. especially as I need to still skin. How much damage is our Serpent Sting doing now? 40 damage over 15 seconds. Not bad. There's another Nightsaber Stalker around the corner. And another one in actual fact. And there is a deer as well, which can be used to skin. These are all webwood venom fangs. Don't come close. Thank you. Okay, so what level is this guy up here? No. That's not who I want. Oh, golly. Alright. Gives us a small spider leg. This one's only level 7 again. Ah, there's a level 8 one over there. Nice. And hopefully this druid up here isn't going to nick it before we can get to it. Come on. Another good way of doing taming when you're a bit higher level hunter is actually you can lay a trap, a frost trap, right in front of you, and as you start taming them they run into the trap, they freeze, and of course gives you a bit more time to do this without getting whacked. Boom. Let's rename him I don't know. Helps if I could spell Scratchy. And he is currently, what did that say? Unhappy. Can I feed you this way? No, I don't think I can. I think I need to get the spell Feed Pet. Thanks for the buff. Right, so in we go into Darnassus proper. And of course, Darnassus, when you first entered Darnassus as a night elf, or even in fact any of the other characters, if you first came here, it's a place of awe, in all honesty. Right, let's see what this guy's got to say for himself. A friend of mine, Nessa Shadowsong, is a fishing merchant in Ritharan village. She needs a parcel taken to Darkshore and is looking for someone to help her. If you're interested in then to reach Nessa, you must take the portal to Darnassus to Ritharan village. You will find the portal west of the Temple Gardens. Fine. That is fine. So, okay, now we've got a quest to pick up. A pet hunting trainer. Let's see. Class trainer. Hunter. Apparently it's this way. This is the good thing. This is something that you used to get on the old city channels all the time. It's like, where is this person in this city? And the response generally across all things, you might get the one helpful person that would go, oh, it's in this place, or, you know, oh, it's here. But no, more often than not, you get people going, ask a guard? And you'd be like, what? What do you mean ask a guard? And it was because, of course, you just had to go and ask a guard. And they would tell you.
Hello.
I've just come in here quickly because we have our leatherworking up here.
Hello.
So, what is the next level that we can pick something up? 15, and it will be pantaloons. Okay.
Farewell.
And obviously skinning we can't pick up yet either. So, hunter trainer, hunter trainer, hunter trainer. Here, in the Cenarian Enclave. We've also got the cooking trainer down here, so we may as well go and see if there's any new recipes we can pick up. And I really, really want to learn how to feed our pet.
I am honored.
Spiced wolf meat, we'll take it. Not that there's any wolves. And he does have these two recipes, which of course we can't actually get at the moment. Let's do that.
Farewell.
So. Oh, and it was a good job we came this way because there is Reliant green pine. Take out the deer. Sorry, Mr. Deer, but needs must. Not green pine, green spire. Ah, timbling seed. I wanted to try and growing one of these to help Denalan with his studies, but I'm afraid I've discovered that corruption has grown in many of the timberlings, and seeds from such creatures carrying their parents' taint, they are beyond my talents to repair. Denalan is very skilled with things that grow. He may find a cure for future timberlings. He may be their only hope. There is malevolence growing in the timberlings. We are trying to find the source, but until we do, in order to keep Teldrassil safe, we must cut down the timberlings who are beyond help. Those that wander Wellspring Lake in northern Teldrassil are the most tainted. They must be removed. Destroy the timberlings you find there and gather the mossy tumours growing upon them. Bring those tumours to me so that they may be burned. And he's going to give us a pruning knife, apparently, for doing that. Delightful. This is where we're going to end up picking up our Night Saber
Can I assist you?
training, but of course that won't be until level 40 at the cost of 20 gold. And I know a lot of people will be like, 20 gold, that's nothing, but 20 gold back along, a lot of money. This guy's selling Titanic leggings for 950 gold, which kind of suggests that maybe gold is a little bit easier to get, I don't know. But anyway, fledgling hunter I see. Yes, I can bestow you with the skills you need to train and guide your pet. Not only will you be able to teach your new pet new abilities, you will now be able to feed your pet as well as revive it should it fall in battle. Remember, Valenfor, always respect the balance and live in awe of nature around you. Now go forth, we shall speak again at a later date.
Be careful.
Nice.
I am honored.
And she hasn't got anything to teach us, so let's have a look at what she's just done for us here. Feed pet. Let's put that there. Revive pet. Always a good one. And she's given us the ability to learn Growl 1 and 2. Now, how do I teach him? How do I teach my pet Growl 1 and 2? Let's start by feeding him some yum-yums. It says it's increasing his happiness, but at the moment he's not very happy. I don't want to abandon him. Can I not? Ah, okay. He's up to content at the moment. What else can I feed you? Do you want an egg? No, you don't like that food. Okay. Well, the fact he's at 100% happiness is better than nothing, and he's gaining loyalty, so that's good. But it says I've got the ability to teach them Tame beast, call pet, dismiss pet, feed pet. Maybe I need to... He's going to be peed, but let's just dismiss him for a second and call him again. Odd. Very odd. I had the idea that we could teach them new tricks. New tricks. You know what I mean. Give them the ability of teaching them how to growl. Could have sworn we could have done that. Very strange. Right. Let's go and check over here. And for now,
I'm listening.
here is our bank. I think I want to deposit. There's actually nothing I want to deposit at the moment. We're going to finish off in a second because I think we've probably run long enough for tonight. But before we do, I'm going to pick up our fishing. And let's pick up actually fish vendor.
How may I help?
And grab a couple of them.
Stars guide you.
We'll pick up fishing training. Boom. And make sure we get ourselves a fishing pole. And probably a shiny fishing bauble.
Farewell.
Just to help us a little bit. Okay. And I just need to feed Pettycoons. Scratchy. So guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I will see you next time for more in our classic journey through Azeroth on the Alliance side as Valenfor. And we'll see about getting some more quests done in Teldrassil. But until then, take care, thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.